In the world of cryptocurrencies, one of the key elements that ensures everything works efficiently and securely is the consensus mechanism. In this video, we're going to explain what this concept is, why it's so important, and how it ensures the integrity of transactions on the cryptocurrency network. If you've ever wondered how cryptocurrencies manage to be so secure without a central authority, the answer lies in the consensus mechanism. Let's start by understanding what the consensus mechanism is in simple terms. Imagine you have a decentralized network of computers, also known as nodes, connected to each other. When a transaction takes place, there is no bank or financial institution verifying that everything is in order. Instead, the nodes of the network must agree on whether the transaction is valid or not. This agreement is what we call consensus. The consensus mechanism is the process that allows all participants in the network to validate and agree on transactions uniformly. It ensures that all nodes have an exact and up-to-date copy of the transaction ledger, which guarantees that there is no double spending or fraud. There are different types of consensus mechanisms, but the two most well-known and widely used are proof of work, POW, and proof of stake, POS. Each of these mechanisms has its own characteristics and ways of operating. Proof of work, POW, is the original consensus mechanism used by Bitcoin. In this system, miners compete against each other to solve complex mathematical problems. These problems require a significant amount of computational power to solve, which ensures that the process is costly and that transactions are secure. When a miner solves the problem, they are allowed to add a new block to the blockchain, and in return, they receive a cryptocurrency reward. This system has advantages, such as its security, because it is very difficult to manipulate the blockchain, due to the high computational cost. However, it also has some drawbacks. One of the main issues is the high energy consumption, as miners need extremely powerful computers to solve the mathematical problems. On the other hand, we have proof of stake, POS, which is a more energy-efficient alternative. In this system, instead of competing to solve mathematical problems, nodes are selected to validate transactions based on the amount of cryptocurrency they hold and are willing to stake as collateral. The more cryptocurrency a node holds, the higher the chances of being selected to validate transactions and earn rewards. Proof of stake is more eco-friendly because it doesn't require the same energy consumption as proof of work. It is also faster and more scalable, as it does not depend on computational power to verify transactions, allowing the network to process more transactions in less time. Despite their differences, both consensus mechanisms have the same goal: to ensure that transactions are validated correctly and without the intervention of a central authority. This makes cryptocurrencies truly decentralized and secure, as there is no intermediary that can manipulate or alter transactions. It's important to note that in addition to these two mechanisms, there are other consensus mechanisms like delegated, proof of stake, DPoS, proof of authority, POA, and practical Byzantine fault tolerance, PBFT, each with its own characteristics and advantages depending on the use and blockchain implementation. In conclusion, the consensus mechanism is the heart of cryptocurrencies and blockchain. Without it, validating and securing transactions and maintaining the decentralized and fraud-resistant nature of the network wouldn't be possible. Whether we're talking about proof of work or proof of stake, consensus ensures that all participants in the network work together to maintain the integrity and security of the blockchain.